What's happening, everybody? So after that DC Comics collection video, I figured, you know what, I'm gonna dive back in for WildStorm of Love because I kind of teased it. So here we are, jumping back in, continuing with this collection of books here, all WildStorm stuff, plenty of memories, some fantastic stories, and probably a couple I don't remember, but all good stuff. Actually, you know what? And then the last one will be kind of a fun treat. So let's jump right in with one of my favorite IPs ever, and this was the one I teased. Here is Gears of War 1. This is the Crimson Omen variant there. I think, was this the main cover? Yeah, it was. This one is, you can kind of see it there, signed by Joshua Ortega. Again, I mentioned this in another video. He was the writer of, or he wrote some of the comics, and he wrote or co-wrote some of the games, and then he might have done some of the novels as well. There have been several different writers for the novels, so I can't recall exactly, but yeah, Gears of War 1. Yeah, Gears of War, I was talking about this, just one of my favorite properties. The reason why I got it through Xbox 360 after my PS2. I'm just gonna pull everything out here. But yeah, just fell in love with that, and I soaked up everything from Gears of War. Obviously, all the video games, several of the special editions, Xbox systems, the Xbox 360, the Gears of War 3 one, the Gears of War 4 Xbox One, the Gears for Xbox One. Actually, they're both Xbox One S's. The Gears 5 one as well. And obviously, I always keep my COG tags on. Coalition of Order governments there. So let's keep it going. And then here we have Gears of War 2. I'm trying to remember which one of these. I think the rest of the signed ones are separate. Here's 3. Some of them, I don't know, like what happened, like why some of these ones are signed, but not all of them. Or were they all? No, they weren't. So that one wasn't. But then this one is number 4. And again, like just, I was all into Gears of War. Like I wanted everything. I have a bunch of the action figures from NECA. I have a couple of the novels. I'm trying to think what else I even got from Gears. There's some other figures I want. Here's number 5. Look at that. Oh man, like I just fell into the Gears universe, and like these and the novels do just expanding the world because there's so much there, and then the novels do a great job of like pushing it, like going back even further. So a lot of stuff that gets talked about in the games you don't really see, but then like Pendulum Wars, all that stuff. I think with Judgment is the only one where, because that was a prequel, so that one kind of went back. But the comics, actually, comics are, I don't know if they did any like prequel stuff. They might have did some flashbacks. There's one I can't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure these ones were all kind of ongoing, like current events. And then the novels did a good job of kind of going back. And then here's number 6, like this one signed. And then number 7 featuring my main man, Scourge. That's the skin I'm using right now. Using Scourge in Gears 5. And then I think Winter Armor Kate. So Winter Armor Kate and Scourge are the 2 skins that I'm using in Gears 5. And like this one here, 8. So you can mark us there. And then, so yeah, number 9, which I have the Jim Lee variant of. I probably shown it off in some videos long ago. That one's another spot because that one was, I showed that one off for some reason. There's number 10, signed. Number 11, I like this next cover too. Gears of War. Yeah. Let me know if you rock with Gears of War in any form, the games. If you read any of these comics, I have a couple. I have one of the hardcovers, the hardcover for Volume 1 as well, which has like all black slipcase with the Crimson Omen on it. Number 13, right? Yeah. And then you got the Jace solo adventure there, number 14. And then we got Karen Travis on the next one. Here's number 15. And it does continue. It goes into the 20s. I forgot at what issue it, like WildStorm, I don't know if WildStorm just went away or if they just switched it over to the full, to like DC proper. So they don't have the WildStorm logo anymore. It just says DC Comics. But I don't remember if WildStorm, if they shut down WildStorm at that point or what. Can't remember. But, oh yeah, so here's a Pendulum War story. You can see that there from best-selling author Karen Travis. And she's the one, she did a lot of the novels as well. So shout out to Karen Travis. And then we have something, issue called, is it an adaptation or is it just, I guess it says the sensational anime saga continues. Ninja Scroll, fantastic anime. There's number 1. It's part of a 12-issue series. What year was this? 06. Number 2, I like the blue in the background there. That's been a while since I looked at this one. Number 3, I like that purple. Cool colors, obviously. Number 4. Like, I don't even remember who these creators are. Jay Torres, Michael Chang, TU. Number 5, this is the only one I've seen. Looked at this one. At the halfway point, number 6. I think I have one of these. I might have this image on my computer as like wallpaper. Unless I've just seen this cover a lot for some reason. Number 7. Kelly Puckett, John Boy Myers. Number 8. So it was like a fill-in issue on a, I wonder if that was, that makes no sense. I wonder if it was like a fill-in issue, but kind of odd for a Mac. Well, no, because they're on there again. So number 8, and then number 9, Gather Creative Team. Number 10, and then Puckett and Myers again. Number 11, probably one of the best covers there, or for this series. Again, it's only 12 issues. So, and number 12 to cap it off. Now this next one, Andy Diggle, Leinil Francis Yu, Silent Dragon. This is a 6-issue series, mini-series, and I remember, like, I think I saw this at a convention or a shop. I wonder if I ordered this on mycomicshop.com way back when, like years ago, but I hadn't read it in so long, and I just reread this one. It wasn't last. I feel like it was, like, again, time is just insane, but it is like, imagine feudal Japan, but, well, no, is it? I think it's, but like combining like samurai type, like samurai era Japan, feudal Japan, but with a lot of technological upgrades. So it was just a beautiful mix, and I reread it. Like, I only kind of remember so much of it. Oh, and Jerry Alangulan, who passed away not last year, year before last, I think. So I did a RIP video for him. That feels, oh man, that feels like so long ago. Dave Stewart on here as well. But anyways, this was a dope story, and I didn't remember much of it, and I reread it, and then I was like, oh man, like, this was such a good read. So there's Silent Dragon number 2, and I think part of it was because it just was like, okay, it's got samurai influence, and then like all the tech stuff, like, oh yeah, that's cool. And then Leinil Francis Yu, because I remember all of his X-Men stuff. I was like, oh, dope artist, let me check this out. There's number 3. And again, I can't remember, I have to look it up. I wonder if I might be able to see if it was still on my mycomicshop.com. Otherwise, I probably got it at a convention or a shop, because originally this came out, doesn't have a date or a year on it, I don't think. None of these, so I don't know. But it must have been 2000. I know I got it after it came out. Number 4, I didn't got all confused there. But so maybe 2005, 2006, around there, give or take. Number 5, and this deals with like there's betrayal there, and kind of, I won't say Japanese shogunate, but like one ruler trying to take over this area. There's something like, oh man, I just can't remember like exactly the details of it, but it is absolutely just a great read. If you can go track this down, you'll definitely, it's worth reading at least. And then finish it up with Grant Morrison, Jim Lee, Scott Williams. WildStorm starts now. Here is Wildcats with the homie Grifter on the front there. Ooh wee. That. I don't remember, what year is this? Oh, December 06. Jim Lee, 2006. So yeah, this was, again, a lot of these right after my kind of expansion and just branching out and reading like a whole lot of other publishers. And obviously the next one was DC and Image. So, and then just even more indie stuff after that, which is cool stuff. Only a few titles here, but this is just some of my WildStorm stuff. Again, it's kind of scattered a bit. So Gears of War, Ninja Scroll. Haven't actually even watched the anime in a while. I have it on DVD. Silent Dragon and Wildcats. Wildcats, and then again the other Gears of War issues are. I have a couple others that are signed, but they are just in another spot right now, including that number 9, which was a Jim Lee variant. I remember taking that one to him at a convention years ago, and I gave him some, I think some X-Men stuff to sign, and then it might have been, I don't know if I had any of this at that time, so I met Jim Lee a couple times, but then I pulled out that Gears of War 9 variant, and he was like, oh wow, he's like, he wasn't expecting, he said he wasn't expecting to see anything like that. It's like, gotta keep you on your toes, man. Gotta pull out a couple surprises. And spoke out a chuckle out of that. But yeah, so that was just some WildStorm stuff. Then I was like, you know what? Let's do a little WildStorm of love because it's got some cool stories here and showing off and just kind of revisiting different comics of the past and like the memories and the stories. And Gears of War is just a monster IP for myself, my imagination and my heart. So I had to show that. Might show the rest of this stuff here. Got some indie stuff. It's all G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe, a couple Ghostbusters, DDP, and IDW there. But yeah, so that is that. Let me know what you think. If you're a Gears of War fan and from any other like games, comics, did you collect any of the NECA toys if you're a toy collector? Have you checked out any of the novels? Did you play Gears Tactics? Whatever. If you have any other WildStorm series that you liked, like, let me know which ones. If you read Ninja Scroll, or especially if you read Silent Dragon, or if that's something that you might be interested in, I recommend going look it up just for get better details on like specifics on the story. But yeah, so that's that. Happy reading, happy hunting, happy collecting. This is GENOTHADRAGON. Thanks for watching and peace out.